can tell us what to do. I can send that rubber hand. I can be a fucking friend. I can leave the body stinking in a broken garbage can. If you ain't claiming Hollywood, fuck y'all. If you ain't claiming Walker Home, fuck y'all. If you ain't claiming
Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, world? What's shaking, everybody, man? Yo, I go by the name of No Face the Rambler, man. I appreciate you for tuning in with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, so you can get my notifications, because when they pop up, man, you already know what's on and popping, man. You know how we gonna do. You know how we gonna get it in, man. Now, I'm gonna have to touch up again, man, on this Slim 400 video, man. I was rocking with the homie, man, but it appears, man, that son did some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a right and exact dude, man, and that was non-sight for me to kind of just jump the gun and just go ahead and big off like that. You know what I'm saying? But I still stand on the fact that dude pop through. He had some homies with him from NY. But at the end of the day, the way he came through the best area, it was like 7 in the morning, and that was recorded like 3 days earlier type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said in the video, man, look, man, all you up and coming rappers, man, that are, looking for some type of come up, I honestly don't advise you to try to do what Slim did. I really don't, you know what I'm saying? Because now, a lot of individuals from Gates and Notion are coming out speaking up about it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, Gates and Notion Ave and Bed-Stuy, man. Bosstown, it's not a spot that you want to, that's not a spot you want to try to, roam around if you ain't from there, man, trying to, put on for something, man. You get yourself fucked up. But, you know what I mean? Yo, shout out to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to the Bed-Stuy area, man. Shout out to my family at Tompkins and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, we about to get into this, man, and, this video right here, man, as you can see on the screen, that was my affiliation, man, when I was, gangbanging and shit, man. I'm sure you know that by now. However, throughout the years, everybody would always inform me that every blood ain't your blood type, you know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that firsthand, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm about to share with you, man, it's actually a fucked up but funny story at the same time. And that's when I realized, man, that motherfuckers that represent, claim the same thing that you claim, you ain't really, that ain't your blood type, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what it is. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't carrying the same morals as you, or moving on the same demonstration you moving. You know what I mean? So we gonna rewind this back to 2000, man. You know what I'm saying? I was in Tennessee for a little bit, and I decided to go check my auntie out in California. You know what I'm saying? And I left my apartment or whatever, man. I grabbed a little duffel bag, packed a few of my clothes and accessories and things. I was just planning a little short trip out there to Cali, man. Want to just, get away for a little bit. And I end up booking a ticket from the Greyhound station, man. And I had my hair did, I had cornrows, half going to the back, and the other half of my hair just frizzied out afro, you know what I'm saying? And I had a little black mink jacket, a white t-shirt, some black Carhartt jeans, and some black Timbs, you know what I'm saying? Just hopped on the Greyhound like, man, fuck it, man. Just ride out, you know what I mean? Got me a return trip back and forth from Cali to Tennessee, man. And as I'm on a bus, man, I'm just kind of lost in my thoughts, man. And it was believe like a 3.5 day trip from Tennessee to Cali, man. So I'm just prepared just to enjoy the scenery and just kind of get lost in my thoughts, man. And for individuals that took the Greyhounds back in the days, man, when you was doing what you was doing, you already know, man, to pass the time, you try to find your little scuzz bucket and go ahead and get your duck sick, you know what I'm saying? I had to reverse that, but go ahead and get bossed up, get tossed up, you know what I mean? By a little, little mommy on the bus or whatever, you know what I mean? So, anyway, man, I had to stop off in several cities, man, for, layovers and to switch buses, man. And, one of the cities I ended up stopping off in was Chicago, Illinois. And, was pulled up in Chicago, I want to say probably about 11:30 at night. And we had a 3-hour layover in Chicago, getting off the Greyhound or whatever. I was excited, man, seeing the big city, the bright lights, man. Heard a lot about Chicago, man, and as we pulling up into the city, man, I'm seeing the energy and I'm feeling the magnetic pulse and vibrant lights of life of the city of Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So, I got Twisted, Crucial Conflict, Brad, and R. Kelly, just all in my mind, man, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, son, here we are, the Chicago, so we come from under the underpass and we pull off into the Greyhound station, you know what I'm saying? So, me being young, man, I'm like, man, fuck it, man. I'm just going to throw my little duffel bag in the locker right quick. And I'm going to play the little Greyhound Raiders around Chicago, man. You know what I mean? Just kind of see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, the bus parked in its little section. And, we start piling off the bus. I ran in there quickly, man. Snatched up a locker, threw my duffel bag in there, man, and as I turned around, I looked to my left, man, and I seen this fucking big ass Tookie Williams looking motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Leaning with his back against the wall, just looking straight up forward. His son had a turban on his head. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking my son was big as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this dude, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what these niggas is about. Yeah, these niggas is on some other shit out here. Like, yeah, like, okay, it's active, you know what I mean? So I'm just thinking in my mind with shit, man, probably just go to the nearest, bodega or liquor store, try to see what's up, you know what I mean? So, I'm diddy bopping, man, through the Greyhound station and start making my way towards the back exit door where the buses pull in, man. And this bus from DC pulls in. And as I'm exiting, what catch my eyes this bad thick ass chick, man, getting off the bus from what I could see through the bus window. You know what I'm saying? Dressed in all white, man. Shorty's real reminiscent of Trina. So, I'm sitting up here licking my lips like, damn, man, yo. Like, okay, damn, y'all, I just want to look, you know what I mean? Just take a glimpse at this bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I was snapped out of my daydream briefly and real quick, man, because two passengers behind her, exiting the bus, man. I noticed these two young brothers, man, were flamed up from head to toe. You know what I'm saying? Exiting the bus, man. And you know what I'm saying? These niggas was in full blood game banging mode, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, man, these niggas look like 2 bottles of fucking Heinz ketchup. You know what I'm saying? These niggas had the red shoelaces, the red outfit, you know what I'm saying, all the way to the red headgear that they had on their head. You know what I'm saying? Red beads in their hair, the whole type of shit, son. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, these niggas look like fucking flaming torches, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I see them exiting off the DC bus. I never really knew anything about DC, but from my little knowledge that I did know about DC, I know that DC had a situation where they had a lot of gangster disciples out in the DC area. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, on my young mind, I'm thinking like, damn, man, like, yo, you know what I mean? These niggas exiting the bus off DC and shit, and they flame like that. You know what I'm saying? They coming from DC, like, these niggas gotta be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta be with it. You know what I'm saying? So, as the two exit the bus, you know what I'm saying? Me and the first dude, man, we lock eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I salute the homie with the beard, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know, dude was like, yo, he was like, yo, you a left side gangster? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, you know, nah. So he was like, you know, what is you? So we went through the demonstration, man. Kind of find out, you know, it was actually him traveling with his brother coming from DC. They was from Alabama, and you know, they weren't fat bloods, but they were banging to the left, and it was rocking under the 5-point star. You know what I mean? Now, keep in mind, it's 2000, man. I actually forgot the set that this individual said that they were claiming, but that was that. And as me and him was chopping it up and talking, man, you know what I'm saying? Some little Mexican dude had got off the bus behind him. You know what I'm saying? You know, exiting the same buses behind him and shit, man. And it appeared like, you know, they was all kind of kicking it on the same bus, you know, just conversating on the same buses. They was riding to where the fuck they was going. Apparently these two blood niggas was going back to Alabama, and kind of find out the Mexican dude was on his way to Texas and shit, which meant that he was going to have to switch over and get on my bus, you know what I'm saying? But the thing that was ill about the Mexican dude, though, man, he was deaf, you know what I'm saying? But he was just, you know, he was chill, you know what I'm saying? So somehow, you know, we got to chopping it up. Me, you know what I'm saying, and the blood dude, you know what I'm saying, the other blood dude just kind of walked off into the station and kind of played the station and shit, you know what I'm saying? He played in the little Greyhound station, whatever. And, you know, me, Mexican dude just chopping it up and shit, man. And somehow, you know, the topic of weed came up. And, you know, the Mexican was like, man, he got some trees for us to blow and shit. So we like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So we walk out of the Greyhound area, man, you know, out of the parking lot. And we go underneath the underpass, man. And, you know, the deaf Mexican dude pulls out a nice sack, man. You know what I'm saying? And we get to twisting it up. And we go ahead and blow. You know what I'm saying? First pull, I'm like, damn, like, yo, this is some good shit. You know what I mean? And it's so damn good, like, the shit got me running my fingers through the side of my head that's not braided. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, son, like, yo, this shit is banging. You know what I'm saying? So we end up chiefing this shit, man, you know, blowing or whatever. And we walking back underneath the underpass and walking back into the parking lot of the Greyhound station, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as we entered into the parking lot of the Greyhound station, unmarked van pulled up on us, an unmarked car pulled up on us, and two blue and whites pulled up on us. You know what I mean? Chicago PD. So I'm lit right now. This is some good weed we just blew. Like, I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm assuming all of us were. You know what I mean? So it kind of startled us. You know what I mean? Because they like pulled right in front of us and cut us off and shit. You know what I'm saying? And me being a little young dude, me being from New York, man, me being cocky and shit, you know, my cocky mind frame, I'm thinking like, nigga, you know, this ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas blow trees and then wow all the time, man. You know what I mean? And then why I've been patted down with blunts in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing cops really do is kind of take the weed, you know what I mean, discard it or take the blunt and stump on it and shit. So I ain't really thinking nothing, you know what I mean? I ain't really thinking it's anything major. But for the way these niggas pulled up on us, you know what I mean, I'm still like, yeah, this shit's kind of crazy. So they just hop out, you know what I'm saying, and they run down on us, you know what I'm saying, the fuzz and shit, the cops. So, You know what I mean? They grabbing us up, and I understand why they call it the Windy City, because the wind was blowing like a motherfucker at that time, and it's blowing so hard. At the same time, me being high, man, the shit's fucking with my sinuses. You know what I'm saying? So I damn near almost draining, dripping out the nose and shit. You know what I mean? So, one Chicago police officer, while he's containing me, man, he's like, "Oh, yo, you sniffing coke and shit?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Man, fuck out of here, yo." You know what I mean? So I'm talking to this man, like, nigga, I'm from New York, man. Like, come on, man, it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, you ain't really fucking with nobody for this shit, man. All the crime that's popping off out here, man. You ain't running down for niggas on that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Man, I can smell it. I can smell it. I can smell the weed and shit." That's what the officer saying to me. And he's saying to us and shit. So they had all three of us place our hands on the hood of this, the patrol car. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, this ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Only thing they probably gonna do is put niggas in the back of the patrol car, ride niggas around the block, tell niggas get the fuck out their city. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? The blood nigga from Alabama and shit, I'm looking at him, and, he just got his head down with his heads on a, patrol car and shit. And across me, I'm looking at the Mexican dude, you know what I'm saying? And he's basically just, over there just looking just like, this is fucked up, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell blew our high. So the cops is, trying to figure out where we from and shit, and where we traveling, where we going to. And then one detective just blurted out like, "Yo, man, who got the weed?" So I don't say shit, you know what I'm saying? But I noticed before the detective could finish his sentence of saying who got the weed, the blood nigga from Alabama just started pointing out at the Mexican nigga and said, "Man, he got a cap. Yeah, he got a cap." And I mean, like, yo, son, like, that shit right there for me, man, like, that blew my high. You know what I'm saying? That blew my high. Like, that sobered me up real quick. And the fact that he told on this Mexican dude like that, and the look on the Mexican's face, now you got to keep in mind the Mexican's deaf, yo. So he just know he's being pointed out and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the look on the Mexican's face, man, was like, fear, shock, and he was ready to cry at the same goddamn time. Like, I never seen a look like that ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I was just surprised, shocked, all at the same time. Like, man, like, that shit is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the cop immediately started patting down the Mexican, you know what I'm saying? He goes off to a sock and shit, and he finds a little film canister. And when he opens up the little film canister, the shit is, it's empty. But he can smell the weed residue. You know what I'm saying? So, the little Mexican dude right now, man, he's, mumbling these sounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's deaf or whatever, you know what I mean? He's just mumbling the fuck out of these sounds, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he whining, getting ready like he, you know what I'm saying? Like he ready to cry and shit. So the cop just tosses the canister, man. He's like, "Yo, man, like, man, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, go back to the Greyhound station, man. Don't be walking around out here. Just stay at the Greyhound station." So I'm like, damn, son. I'm like, this shit's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So as we walking back, the Alabama niggas like, "Yeah, damn, blood. Yo, that shit was a close call." You know what I'm saying? And I just looked at this nigga, son. And I looked back at the Mexican nigga. And I looked back at the blood nigga. I was like, "Yo, man, shut the fuck up, nigga." You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what kind of bullshit you on, son? You know what I mean? So he was like, "Man, fuck it, man. I'm out of state, man. I'm trying to go home." I'm like, "Man, like, nah, nigga. Like, man, yo, like, get the fuck out of here, son." You know what I mean? So I gave the nigga the middle finger, man, and you know what I mean? We went our little separate ways, man. And I just grabbed my bag out my locker, man. Sat on the bench, man, waited for my bus to pull up, man. You know what I mean? Enjoyed the little buzz that I did have and shit. But yeah, that was my first introduction, man, of why and how I realized, man, that every blood ain't your blood type, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is fucked up. Niggas is fraudulent out there, man. And like I said, man, like, that shit is crazy. But yo, man, it's No Face the Rambler, man. It's 2018, man, going on 2019. It's pro love and no love. Just want to share that little funny but real story with you, man. Just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, man. Peace.